dominant champion may be saying it's about time. Why? He's young. He's the world champ. He's dominating. He's getting an opportunity to become a double champ. Why? I think that we are in a time right now in fighting that for me as a fan is very sad. I don't believe for a second though that it's going to change. But when they all start to walk away, it's sad for the fan. But Islam only has 3 fights. It's scary to me because I know, knowing these guys, the only saving grace right now is that someone else is saying it for him and he has not said that himself. If Islam comes out and tells us, I've got 3 fights left, we should all go, man, we got to lock in. We saw Habib do it and he never looked back. That should be worrisome to us as mixed martial arts fans. We have so many more fights that we want these guys to fight. We want to see them against Jack Dunn.
Does the Makhachev take this fight in 2026?
Definitely easily headline the International Fight Week. It's a
Libra, apesar que ele tá no PI, balança oficial, vamos ver aqui. Ele bateu pesado, mano, sei não, vamos ver. Ô, em quilo dá quanto aqui, Guilherme?
Caralho, mano.
Em quilo dá quanto?
Tá uns 110 pra mais aí, velho, bro. So 43, big heavyweight size, bro.
De tênis, joia.
Heavyweight, bro.
Tênis, joia.
Peso pesado, patrão. Chama.
People kind of flip me crap for this. I've been doing this since 2008. I think I have dislocated, broken, and torn every ligament in my body. I was plagued with several injuries leading up to that fight, and it was not a good camp for me in that sense because I knew that I was going into the fight with a pretty severe handicap. About the second week of May, I want to say I broke my thumb on my training partner and it was swollen. It looked like somebody had hit me in the hand with a hammer. And it was really difficult to grip. It still is right now, very difficult to grip and to have grip strength. So that was a big one. But then about a week and a half after that, I took a really bad, no, not a week and a half after that, the 29th of May, I took a really bad fall in the octagon and I tore my elbow and broke off like a ton of bone chips so that I wasn't able to straighten my arm or bend my arm fully. And so I worked on that for a few days before I left to fight week. But every day it was just worse and worse and worse. And it looked like somebody whacked me in the back of the elbow with a baseball bat. It was just so swollen. And the MRI, the x-rays showed a tear and it showed a lot of bone chips in the back of that. So I got, going into a fight 10 days out after having a tear like that and all those bone chips and, just having the wear and tear from the golfer's elbow and the cauliflower elbow on both sides. It's just excruciating and it's very painful. It's hard to throw a punch. It's hard to extend. It's hard to grip. It's hard to bend. And it's just all around very painful. And I'm having surgery for that in July and I'm going to clean that up. So looking forward to getting that done. Knowing that I was going into the fight with that big of a handicap definitely sucked. But then lo and behold, that's actually the same arm that she isolated and was able to Kimura. So I had no strength to be able to fight that. And then hot dog it with 5 seconds left in the round. It's humiliating, it's embarrassing, and it sucks. But like I said, oh well, live to fight another day. I don't regret competing. I put in too much time. I've taken away too much time from other people, from my daughter, from my coaches, from their families. So I don't.
Me getting involved in boxing this whole time, my first boxing match ever is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime fight. You got undefeated Crawford, 31 knockouts, the undisputed welterweight champ, taking on Canelo Alvarez, 4 titles in 4 different weight classes, 39 knockouts, the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world at Allegiant Stadium, 65,000 seats. The problem is I don't know where I go from here.
Hey, Danny, you know what's interesting? There's that. But you know what's interesting is it's getting headlines too because of your media partner. Historically, we don't see it like this. Netflix is going to stream the fight to a global audience instead of your normal, traditional pay-per-view model. That in and of itself is really interesting. What do you make of that?
You can go back and look at every interview I've ever done throughout history. My dream from day one when I got into this business was putting on a fight that everybody cares about and the whole world can watch at the same time on the same channel. So, I mean, this thing could not be any more perfect for me.
Hey, Dana, if that was the dream when you got in, and that's going to happen right now, what is the next dream you have?
Well, I actually had a conference call with all the Netflix people yesterday, and they were walking us through how they promote and what they do and the power that they have. And then if you look at my machine and the power that I have, I think we just build from here. Listen, I don't disagree. I just said it. I mean, you're starting off with a once-in-a-lifetime fight. This is one of those fights that we would, if it didn't happen, 10 years from now when these guys are past their prime, you'd be going, man, imagine if Canelo would have fought Crawford. It's one of those type of fights, except it's actually going to happen. And right now, when you look at Canelo and what he's accomplished, and Crawford undefeated, 2 of the best guys ever in the sport of boxing, they're going to fight in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium.
Jones not want to fight, or does Jon Jones just not want to fight Tom Aspinall?
Listen, Jon Jones has been an interesting human being to deal with since the day he got here. But I will say this about him. Jon Jones has never turned down an opponent here or been afraid to fight anybody.
If, for instance, he doesn't fight this guy, who would you like to see him fight? Or are you going to wait until he fights this guy?
I don't know. We'll see how this thing plays out over the next couple weeks. But yeah, if we can't get this fight done, we'll move on quickly.
How long are you going to wait? I mean, how long is it worth waiting for?
I said a couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
Yeah, we'll have